She went all the way back to her own place just to go to the loo? I can't believe that. Oh. Ta-da! Hi, welcome back to Perfect Reactions. Today we're going to be watching Hidden Figures, Woman Power, and Breaking the Shitty Barriers of Society. Yes, one of my favourite films to watch. Reminds me of a little bit with the trailer that I've seen. Is The Help. I love that film, especially Minnie's pie. Ew. So yeah, I'm very excited to watch this one. Love the vibe, and Sheldon from Big Bang Theory's in it, I think. Anyway, so we're gonna watch this. 3, 2, 1, play. Based on true events. That's not the reason why I like it.
Catherine's in the 6th grade.
They want to take her early.
They're offering a full scholarship. All you have to do is get there.
Wow.
Why don't you solve the equation on the board?
We took up a collection amongst the teachers and such. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help get you settled in.
Shut up.
Once you've done that, it's pretty straightforward from there.
That's so nice. They all like let her and supported her and encouraged her. Just gave her the space to be herself, to be what she's good at.
Okay, trying to turn it over now. Somebody.
Catherine, quit staring up into space.
Oh, so she's fully grown now.
Yeah, it's the starter.
Starting to make us late. We all gonna end up unemployed riding around in this pallet.
Uh-oh.
No crime in a broken down car.
No crime being Negro, neither.
Nobody wants to go to jail behind your mouth.
I'll do my best, sugar.
Oh. Is it gonna give him a... Oh my god, why is he holding that?
3 y'all be having car trouble.
We didn't pick the place, officer. It picked us.
You being disrespectful?
Oh, fucking hell.
We're just on our way to work at Langley.
NASA, sir.
We do a great deal of the calculating.
NASA.
All 3 of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, officer.
That's something.
Hmm.
I had no idea they hired.
There are quite a few women working in the space program.
Damn Russians are watching us right now.
Oh my god!
You girls ever meet those astronauts?
Absolutely.
Those boys are the best we got. I'm sure of that. Whole damn country's counting on them.
That's for certain.
Hard being of service broken down on the side of the road, though.
Right. What, y'all need a tow or something?
No, thank you, officer. I think I gotta just get it.
She's good at this stuff.
Woo! That a girl.
Well, hell, least I can do is give y'all an escort.
That would be wonderful, officer.
Wow. If there's one thing he hates more than... it's the Russians.
Oh, I'll tell you where to begin. 3 Negro women are chasing a white police officer down the highway and...
Can't believe that. He was totally gonna give them a really hard time. Finds out they work with astronauts. And he's like, oh, you're my new favourite people. That's bad news, right? So this is about when the first, like, Neil Armstrong and that?
Where's the machine?
Any day now, Mr. Harrison.
Any day now. The initials?
The IBM.
International Business Machines.
I need a mathematician. Person in this entire building that can handle analytic geometry. Well, tell me something else, Ruth, like we're gonna find such a person before the Russians plant a flag on the damn moon.
They don't look like they're in the same building. Like, that one was really fancy. Why isn't this one fancy?
Ladies, if you... Mary.
Present.
The Mercury 7 prototype has arrived for testing. Mr. Zelensky's requesting you for a permanent assignment.
Are you serious?
Get moving.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Mrs. Mitchell.
We're on double time this morning, girls. I need these calculations before lunch.
Oh my god, that's Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Someone with a handle on analytic geometry. We can't fill that position out of the East Group.
Permanent or temp?
Everything's temporary, Dorothy.
Catherine's the gal for that. She can handle any numbers you put in front of her. Mrs. Mitchell, if I could, my application for supervisor, ma'am. Was just wondering if they're still considering me for that position.
Well, the official word is no. They're not assigning a permanent supervisor for the colored group. I didn't ask why.
We need a supervisor, ma'am. It's been almost a year.
Things are working just fine as is.
I'm doing the work of a supervisor.
She's just not getting paid for it.
Get those trajectory calcs worked out. We need them for the redstone test.
That's not very good. She just wants to get paid for what she's doing. So the fact that she got a permanent thing's like crazy. Why is she on that side of it?
Mach 1, tunnel test, T-minus 1 minute.
What? What? They're not going to stop it? Take the foot out.
Worth your life.
One moment.
No.
6, 5, 4.
They're not going to emergency stop it for her? Fucking hell. That's horrible. They're shaking their heads. Fucking audacity.
On the posterior side, abutting the retro boosters. Conclusion?
The area closest to the boosters is closest to the heat. We could consider another fastener other than the bolts.
Yes. There is another opening in the engineer training program. A person with engineer's mind should be an engineer. You can't be a computer the rest of your life.
I'm a Negro woman.
And I'm a Polish Jew whose parents died in a Nazi prison camp. Now I'm standing beneath a spaceship. I think we can say, we are living the impossible. If you were a white male, would you wish to be an engineer?
I wouldn't have to. I'd already be one.
No jewelry. A simple pearl necklace is the exception. You'll write research, proof calculation, and so forth. Not many computers last more than a few days. They've never had a colored in here before, Catherine. Don't embarrass me.
Oh my goodness. You're embarrassing yourself, bitch.
This wasn't emptied last night.
I'm sorry, I'm not the...
Jesus Christ.
Take the desk in the back. I'll get you work in a bit. Harrison won't warm up to you. Don't expect it. Do your work. Keep your head down. Go on. Get settled.
I don't want... They're trying to... No one wants anything to do with her.
Does she handle analytic geometry?
Absolutely. And she speaks.
Yes, sir, I do.
Which one?
Both. Geometry and speaking.
You think you can find me the Frenet frame for this data? Using the Graham-Schmidt?
Orthogonalization algorithm? Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I'm also going to ask you to check Mr. Stafford's math as well as others on this floor from time to time.
I can handle that, Al.
I'm sure you can. If that were the case, shingles wouldn't be flying off the heat shield now, would they?
Oh.
14 days, the Mercury 7 will be here for training. And because it's never been done, everything we do between now and then is going to matter. It's going to matter to their wives, to their children. America's greatest engineering and scientific minds are not going to have a problem with having their work checked, are they, Paul?
Yeah. He's a cool guy. I like him. I like the receptionist too. She seems on her side.
My numbers are spot on.
I will double check them, sir. No problem. I'm not going to be able to...
Work on what you can read. The rest is classified. You don't have clearance.
Was she nervous?
May I ask where the ladies' room is?
Sorry, I have no idea where your bathroom is.
Where your bathroom is? Oh, they had separate, didn't they? She's not going to take the work with her though, is she? Surely if you just went into the ladies' bathroom there, no one would know if you were sneaky about it. Oh, that's the ladies' bathroom. She just needs like a private place or something. She went all the way back to her own place just to go to the loo? She's multitasking!
Ruth, where's that girl with the numbers?
On a break.
She's got back.
My God, where have you been? Are you finished yet?
I need those done first.
He wants those done first. Okay. Get going.
It's not like she's drinking out of it, she just poured herself a cup. Oh, come on. That's so unreasonable. What a bunch of pricks. And she's the only one that stayed.
You know what we're doing here?
Trying to put a man into space, sir.
That's right. I said you can throw it away. Here. It's not an insult to your work. It's just obsolete. That's how fast things are moving around here. What I'm asking you to do, what I'm asking everyone in that room, all my geniuses, is to look beyond the numbers for answers to questions we don't even know to ask. Math that doesn't yet exist. Because without it, we're not going anywhere on the Earth, and we're certainly not touching the moon. And in my mind, I'm already there. Are you?
Yes, sir.
Good. Because I don't need another smart girl with an adding machine.
Can I go, sir?
Yes, you can go.
She's had a very long day. They waited for her. That's so nice of them. So I guess they live together.
What's not fair is having the responsibility of a supervisor, but not the title or the pay.
She's right.
I'll be back with the computers in a week or out of a job entirely.
Oh, please. You're better with the numbers than anyone in there, Catherine, and you know it. Make that pencil move as fast as your mind does. You'll be fine.
It's true.
Have some respect. Get your damn feet off my dashboard. This isn't your living room.
Oh, they don't live together. They got their own houses? Oh, they're married.
Hello, Mama.
Oh, she lives with the mama.
New assignment. Space Task Group.
It's a promotion?
Might be a slight promotion. It's a challenge, but...
Well, it's nothing you can't handle, Catherine.
Thank you, Mama.
Her mama's always supported her, hasn't she? Are they her kids?
This is my bed. It's not fair how Joylet gets to sleep by herself.
So whoever sleeps in that bed in Joylet's place will also do the dishes, all of Joylet's chores.
Oh, that's okay. Never mind. We just wanted to say goodnight.
I have to be Mommy and Daddy.
Oh, where's Daddy?
I miss your father just as much as anyone.
He did.
He's with the angels.
That's why we have to be strong.
You going to space too?
No, baby. I'm going to do what I can to help those brave men get there.
You could fly up to space if you wanted to, Mama. You could be an astronaut.
Did you draw this? Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
Aw, they think that highly of her. They think that she can do anything.
I love you, baby. I know. Love y'all. Good night. Good night.
Aw, she's a good mama. Church? Look at how dressed up they all are.
As our very own women, working on rocket ships. And we have...
Oh, he likes a water change.
Shout of praise for Colonel Jim Johnson. Returning home by the grace of God.
Oh, and she likes what she says.
I don't understand it.
I don't want to talk about this again.
But a female engineer? A female engineer. We're Negro, baby. Ain't no such thing. You can't apply for...
Cut Levi off. Levi's a dick.
It's got to be demanded, taken.
Stop quoting your slogans at me. There is more than one way to achieve something.
You're gonna eat them greens, too. You know that if you was ever home.
Christ. He doesn't want to be outdone by his wife. She's not to be fucked
So I'm
with.
saying, don't play the fool. I don't want to see you get hurt. NASA's never ever given you guys your due. Having a couple extra degrees ain't gonna change that.
Catherine, go find your way over there.
Tall, strong, commanding.
Oh.
I think he's smiling over here.
Yeah, you.
Well, I'm not smiling back.
He's coming over.
Oh, she's a good wingman.
And this is Catherine Goble.
She's not married. She's a widow with 3 beautiful little girls.
Well, I was just fixing my 3 babies some
Let me
plates.
help you.
Sure.
That's nice.
Pastor mentioned you're a computer at NASA. It's pretty heady stuff. They let women handle that sort of...
Careful, just careful.
Not what I mean.
What do you mean?
Just surprised it's something so...
Mr. Johnson, if I were you, I'd quit talking right now. I will have you know, I was the first Negro female student at West Virginia University Graduate School.
Mm-hmm.
And compute over 10,000 calculations by cosine, square root, and lately analytic geometry. Yes, they let women do some things at NASA, Mr. Johnson. And it's not because we wear skirts. It's because we wear glasses.
That was brilliant. Into the astronauts. Oh my god, the massive gap between them. How can they be a team if there's a separation down the line?
Gentlemen, if we may, much to see around here.
Mike, we haven't shaken all the hands yet. Didn't want to run off without saying hello. You know, they can't build a damn refrigerator. How the heck they beat us into space?
Calculate your trajectories. Launch and landing.
Well, you can't get anywhere without the numbers.
No, sir.
Guys?
No, he's a good egg. Oh my god, someone went and did it. Who did that? Didn't even put nothing in it. What the fuck is she supposed to do with that?
Mr. Harrison wants you to confirm launch and landing for the Redstone rocket.
I cannot work on what I cannot see, Mr. Stafford. It's illegible.
Those numbers have already been confirmed by 2 engineers in this department and myself. This is more or less a dummy check.
You're a dummy. Yes. So he's the real dummy.
No one thought to measure these things? In fact, use the big hammer.
Wow, didn't think things through, really, did they? It's a miracle they got anyone into space.
I was wondering if you know what they're building over in the tech wing.
It's called an IBM, a mainframe machine. Apparently, it can do our calculations in a fraction of the time.
I guess that's good for NASA.
Oh no. So that's going to put them out of the job. She's in a flow mode. She needs a loo again. Well, at least she won't gain any weight while she's working there.
Is that correct?
Whose work is that?
Give the credit where it's due.
Catherine Goebel, sir.
Yes, yes. Thank God.
That's classified information. It's top secret.
Half the data is redacted. And how do you know about the Atlas rocket?
I held it up to the light.
Well, there it is. I said, are you a Russian spy?
No, sir. I'm not Russian.
Give her everything she needs to work on Shepard's trajectories without redaction.
Yes.
I just don't think it's a good idea.
Shut up. She's getting a lot of respect around here from him. No.
You can probably get to the moon and back with this.
Wow, even a coloured, like, everything.
What you do.
Don't have, the only time they spend together is work.
It's all a lot of work. Only one thing to do. Learn all we can, make ourselves valuable.
NASA doesn't commission females for the engineer training program.
That position is available to any qualified applicant. I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics and physical science. It's the same as most engineers.
Well, we now require advanced extension courses through the University of Virginia. And book, an addendum.
That she's just made.
Every time we have a chance to get ahead, they move the finish line.
There are no special circumstances for anyone. Y'all should be thankful you have jobs at all.
Jesus Christ. That woman's a Karen. She needs to fucking go.
They are never gonna allow a colored woman to just take classes at an all-white school.
Petition the court. Fight for what you want, but quit talking about it.
I've been complaining.
For days.
Ladies?
We don't want any trouble in here. What are you here for?
Books.
A book?
There are books in the colored section.
Doesn't have what I'm looking for.
Well, that's just the way it is.
They got escorted out.
Hands off my boy.
Yeah, don't touch the kids.
You have a blessed day.
I can't believe that.
You act right, you all right. That's for certain. Understand?
Yes, Mama. You took that book, Mama?
Son, I pay taxes. Fortran is a new and exciting language used by programmers to communicate with computers.
Ah, so she wants to learn a new skill, so she'll still have value when that computer gets made.
Just in time.
Well, look at that. What a surprise.
He's come with gifts.
Let me go help him with those flowers.
And after the lip she gave him back about what he said, it's a secure man.
I believe I owe you an apology.
Well, was that it?
Just out of practice. I have an interest in getting to know you better. You one tough customer, huh?
You haven't said you're sorry yet.
Right.
Ah.
I'm sorry, Catherine.
For what, Jim?
Underestimating you. And any other woman like you. Though I don't imagine there's many.
The Soviet news agency has announced that Russian cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin has become the first man in space.
Guess that puts us behind the curve.
Gagarin's 3KA capsule into orbit. Gagarin was awarded the Order of Lenin and the Gold Star. He is also conferred.
Learn how to fly to space.
I want to thank everyone for staying. I just saw 7 faces who aren't sure that we can get there. This is our problem. 1 is staying here, working late. That's going to be a fact of life. And 2, don't expect your paychecks to reflect the extra time it's going to take to catch up and pass those bastards.
Wow.
I suggest you call your wives, tell them how it's going to be.
I'm pretty sure she's already been working late nights anyway. I don't know, they're all telling their wives. Wow, they let you use the same phone as them. Don't let you use anything else that they use.
End of the day.
We're looking good.
She's still going to that other loo across God knows where. How far away is it? Looks like it takes her 20 minutes to go and have a pee.
Sir, might be the selector latch.
I'm taking a walk.
I can't even get the computer to work. Lol. Oh, that poor woman, she's still... It's holding them back. Her not be able to do her job. It's holding them back. Oh, is she gonna fix the computer?
7090 data processing has the capability of solving over 24,000 multiplications per second. It'll run eventually, and when it does, we have to know how to program it. Unless you'd rather be out of a job. No.
She is so smart. She's got everybody, like, yes, we've got you.
Mr. Z, I got a court date.
Well, that's in the wrong spot.
Oh, she fixed it!
Wow, where is she?
Oh, it's pouring it down. I hope he's not mad at her. That would suck. She's drenched. She's got to be like that for the rest of the day. That poor woman.
Where the hell have you been? Now, where the hell do you go every day?
Look at her. She hasn't been enjoying it.
The bathroom. To the damn bathroom. 40 minutes a day?
40 minutes?
We're T-minus 0 here. I put a lot of faith in you.
There's no bathroom for me here.
What do you mean there's no bathroom for you here?
There is no bathroom.
She's at breaking point.
We're just half a mile away.
Half a mile.
I have to walk to Timbuktu just to relieve myself. Skirt below my knees, my heels, and a simple string of pearls. Lord knows you don't pay colors enough to afford pearls.
She's at breaking point.
Oh, day and night, living off of coffee from a pot none of you want to touch. Excuse me if I have to go to the restroom a few times a day.
If that didn't hit anyone in the fields, they've got no soul. Is he throwing it away? Yes! Oh my god! He's not just asked anyone to do it, he's done it himself. That is a good boss.
No more colored restrooms. No more white restrooms. Plain old toilets. Go wherever you damn well please. Preferably closer to your desk.
Heard you was fighting the flu.
Figure you could use some soup. Hot meal for the girls.
Oh. Oh, she got sick from being drenched, of course. Oh, I didn't bring food just for her, but for the family. That's cute.
Temperature is returning to normal. Running one more launch status check.
Moving the final countdown sequence.
We're at T-minus 10.
9.
Is it going to go really badly there? Of course it's not going to go well, is it?
And we have liftoff.
Get on up there.
This must have been crazy to watch when it was actually happening. Is it happening? Is it working?
Y'all is okay. Switching manual roll.
Oh my god, they did it!
To the moon and to the planets beyond. And new rights to be won. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing.
Because we should all thank President Kennedy for the continued job security.
Snaps for Grace. It's a Legally Blonde thing, that.
Pray we can bring him back down.
Yes, and I imagine he'd like us to have the math worked out beforehand.
Oh, they're going on a little retreat, are they? Is this his place?
I think it's high time I kissed you, Catherine.
Oh,
Figured you attracted to me, same as out of you.
is that right?
They're going to smash. No.
Throwing a firebomb into a Freedom Rider bus outside of Anniston, Alabama.
The kids don't need to be watching.
Yeah, good point.
Well, when we got off the bus in Birmingham,
Everybody needs to see this.
He's bringing him down all the time and...
Mary Jackson, petition to attend courses at Hampton High School.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hampton High School is a white school, Mrs. Jackson.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm aware of that.
What would warrant a colored woman attending a white school?
NASA, bitch.
You of all people should understand the importance of being first. Well, you were the first in your family, serve in the armed forces, the first to attend university, first state judge to be recommissioned by 3 consecutive governors.
You've done some research.
And before Alan Shepard sat on top of a rocket, no other American had ever touched space. I plan on being an engineer at NASA. But I can't do that without taking them classes at that all-white high school. And I can't change the color of my skin. So I have no choice but to be the first. Out of all the cases you're gonna hear today, which one is gonna matter 100 years from now? Which one is gonna make you the first?
It's a very good point. He likes her.
Only the night classes, Mrs. Jackson.
It's good enough. Good for you, girl. She made a really good case for herself. Very articulate. I wish I was that articulate. Just don't come across.
I'd like to get a jump on John Glenn's trajectory.
Do you have any idea what you're asking?
Is there a problem?
Mr. Harrison, I would like to get a jump on John Glenn's trajectory.
About inventing the math. I think you and I talked about that, right? Doesn't exist.
I can do it, sir.
How've Grissom numbers been?
They've been spot on.
Give Glenn's orbit a go. But you run it all through Stafford, understood?
Yes, sir.
Computers don't author reports.
Sorry, someone's got to smack you back down again once you get anywhere.
Roger.
From the ocean waves. Unfortunately, the Liberty Bell 7 capsule is lost.
Mr. Harrison, taxpayer money sank in the ocean along with your capsule. What makes you think you can bring John Glenn home safely?
It will always come with a risk. We have to touch the stars if only to ensure our own survival, and only a man can do that. We'll get John Glenn home safely because we have to, because he has to tell us what he saw.
Suborbit, Earth. That math was known. That took Shepard, took Grissom. That cannot take Glenn. Getting it back down, that's the math we don't know.
So the capsule will spin around the Earth forever because there's nothing to slow it down?
That's right. Too soon?
He burns up on re-entry.
That's right.
Oh. Ooh.
Now, this go, no-go, this has to be exact.
If I could attend the briefings, I'd be more useful to the project.
Pentagon briefings are closed door. So just calculate with what you have.
Why don't they want to succeed? So she's been secretly doing this without anyone knowing. Is some dude's gonna take credit for it?
Hey, what the hell are you doing? You can't be in here.
I'm with the West Computing Group.
Well, this is a very delicate piece of equipment.
Yeah, she got it working.
We've got numbers.
Lol. You're out of a job now, boys.
What's your name again?
Dorothy Vaughn.
Don't you forget it.
The parameters for Friendship 7?
Oh, this is all moot. We're altering the window on the capsule.
If I could attend briefings, I could stay.
Catherine, we have been through this.
She's the most valuable person there. Surely.
I have told you this. Computers don't author reports. Fix it.
Those are my calculations. My name should be on
That
it.
is...
Mr. Harrison, I would like to attend today's briefing. I do my work. You attend these briefings. I have to start over. Colonel Glenn launches in a few weeks. We don't have the man figured out yet.
Why is it she can't attend?
Because she doesn't have clearance, Al.
I'm the best person to present my
You're not gonna
calculations.
let this go, are you?
No, I am not.
She is a woman. There is no protocol for a woman
Okay,
attending
I
these
get
meetings.
that.
Pipe down, Paul.
Who makes the rules?
You, sir. You are the boss. You just have to act like one, sir.
You keep quiet.
Thank you.
This is Catherine Goebel with our Trajectory and Launch Window Division. Her work is pertinent to today's proceedings.
The Navy needs a singular landing zone.
You can't cover half the damn ocean.
With all due respect, our capsule's being altered daily. We're orbiting the Earth at what speed now?
17,544 miles per hour.
You're welcome.
For argument's sake, the landing zone is the Bahamas. Should be enough to figure the go, no-go?
Yeah, in theory, sir.
We need to be past theory at this point.
We'll be able to calculate a go, no-go with that information.
When exactly is that gonna happen?
She can do it now.
Catherine,
Yes.
have a go at it?
Oh, just like in school. She got given the freedom to be herself. I love this.
The goal point for re-entry is 2,990 miles, and the distance would be 20,072 feet,
They could have saved so much fucking time just her being there.
or 46.33 degrees. So that puts your landing zone at 5.0667 degrees north, right here. Give or take 20 square miles.
I like her numbers. That, of course, is assuming the capsule hits the re-entry point exactly. How do we ensure that?
Well, that's the math we don't have yet, gentlemen. We're working on it. Catherine?
Well, we're just getting up to speed here, Mr. Harrison. Programmers, folks to feed the cards.
We'll get him for crying out loud. Let's get ahead of this thing. I'm not paying you.
Understood.
I'm not paying any of you.
Does he know who actually did it?
We need the IBM for Glenn's launch. The lead engineer says you're good with the cards, programming, and...
Thank God.
What about the girls here?
They'll stay put for now. NASA's dissolving the computing groups.
I'm not accepting reassignment unless I bring my ladies with me.
Wow.
We're gonna need a lot of manpower to program that beast. My gals are ready. They can do the work.
She found
Ladies.
real good leverage.
We've been reassigned. Leave your calculators. You won't need them where we're going.
I can't believe she managed to do it. That's amazing. She is so smart. She got ahead and did what needed to be done. And so her husband's gonna be...
What time I'm coming home? You got something to say?
Thought you might need these.
I got her some pens. That's cute. You got some pens, Josh?
You're gonna make a fine engineer. And nobody dare stand in the way of Mary Jackson's dream.
Oh!
Ships. Yes?
Isn't he expecting her?
I'm Mary Jackson. I'm enrolled.
Well, the curriculum is not designed for teaching a woman.
Well, I imagine it's the same as teaching a man. I don't see a colored section. Should I just take any seat?
Yes.
Okay,
The problem is when the capsule moves from an elliptical orbit to a parabolic orbit. But without this conversion, the capsule stays in orbit. We can't bring it back home. It could be old math. Something that looks at the problem numerically and not theoretically. Euler's method.
That's ancient.
But it works.
Wait, she did it. She did it. She did it. I got goosebumps.
That's it.
Let's type it up.
Put your name on it.
I hear the IBM's up to full capacity. You certainly have a knack for it.
My father taught me a thing or two about mechanics.
You know, I have a few girls in the East group that have an interest in learning more about it. I may bring them by if it's all the same to you.
That's not my decision, ma'am. That would be the supervisor.
I'll have to make you supervisor.
Good night, Mrs. Mitchell.
Despite what you may think, I have nothing against y'all.
I know you probably believe that.
That's a very good point. I love how politely honest people are in this film.
Cute.
Did they cook for her?
Is it my birthday? Mama, what's going on?
Good evening, Catherine.
Is he going to marry her? Is he going to propose to her? Oh, it's a cute little box.
No.
It's okay, Mama. He's a good man.
I know.
Oh.
This is my mother's ring.
It's beautiful.
She and my father were married
For 52 years.
the day I met you. I called my mother. I met the woman I want to marry.
What'd she say?
She said she must be something, Jim.
And what'd you say?
I said no.
She's everything?
She's everything.
Oh.
But I know marrying you
I'm marrying your
is
family.
marrying your girls as well.
Amen to that.
Oh.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Have a seat.
Is there something wrong, Mr. Harrison?
In fact, our IBM is churning out numbers in fractions of the time any human can. Thing is, the Cape's now insisting on doing all the backups down there on site.
I see.
So we won't be running backups here. And truth be told, we can't keep up with that IBM anyhow. Long story short, we no longer need a computer in this department. Let's see if we can find another assignment.
Thank you, sir.
Catherine, I'm sorry about this.
I understand.
Is he going to put in a good word for her or something?
We heard you got engaged. Yes.
What did they get her? They got her pearls!
They're lovely. No, you have a great wedding.
That is
Good
nice.
work around here, Catherine.
No one's saying farewell or anything? Oh no, it's just left.
You're just as beautiful as you were back then.
You think so?
Just a little older. And a little fuller. But you look good.
To try again to put our first man into orbit, to put Colonel John
And
Glenn
Colonel
into
John...
orbit.
Paul, something's off here. These landing coordinates don't match yesterday's.
The IBM just ran them.
Oh, the IBM's wrong. They need Catherine
Things
back
wrong
in.
Today. Am I right?
It appears so.
The IBM's been spot on up to this point, John, but we'll run it again, see what it comes up with.
Let's get the girl to check the numbers.
Yes!
You mean Catherine?
Yes, sir. The smart one. I mean, she says they're good. I'm ready to go.
Yes!
Sam, go find Catherine Goebel. She needs to verify Glenn's go, no-go, or we're staying on the ground.
Yes, they're running around after her now. She's so valuable. Now he knows how far she had to go for a pee. Okay.
All right, give us some space so to work.
John Glenn is ready to board the Friendship 7.
The rocket itself is A-OK, and the weather here at Cape Canaveral...
Is she going to say they're wrong? And she's got the right ones for him.
That's it.
What the devil are you doing? Are you taking a break?
Could have just given it to him. Alright, okay, they're going together. Oh, they gotta let her in. Should have just given him the things to run back with. Just go in. Just go in. You're needed in there. Oh no.
Catherine.
Yes. Oh my god, he's the best boss.
Pat 14 on.
And confirm the go, no-go point for re-entry is 16.11984 degrees latitude. The launch window is a go. The landing coordinates match.
Well, that is very good news, Al.
Catherine did manage to calculate a few decimal points further than that hunk of metal.
And we are go for launch. 3, 2,
1, 0.
So this is the first man in orbit to come back safely? Is it?
0G and I feel fine.
John Glenn reports everything looks good.
All right, 10.5 hours to go.
New assignment came down the pike.
Supervisor.
Seems like they're gonna need a permanent team to feed that IBM.
How big of a team?
30. to start.
Thank you for the information, Mrs. Mitchell.
You're quite welcome, Mrs. Vaughn.
I love that everyone's pulled through. Something's wrong with
We've just
Glenn.
learned that the Friendship 7 is in danger of losing its heat shield.
Might hold it in place.
Will that work?
It will work. It will hold it until he reaches the go-no-go point.
Is there a reason for this? Over.
Not at this time, Seb.
Roger that command. I will make a manual 05G entry.
He knows.
There's a real fireball outside. It's getting a little hot in here.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's horrible. Is he gonna be okay?
Friendship 7, do you copy? Over.
Loud and clear, Capcom.
Oh my god, he's okay.
Let's get you all the way home.
Roger that. Here's hoping these
Landing coordinates still hold.
Your go, no go is good. Landing coordinates are spot on, 7.
Capcom. Being recovered.
Catherine. Nice work.
You too, Mr. Harrison.
You think we can get to the moon?
We're already there, sir.
I knew the moon story stuff, but I didn't know all this stuff. Oh, wow.
The IBM 7090 data processing system.
Wow.
Is capable.
Now they put both names. Oh, you got her a coffee? That's good. Yes. She lived to 97. Oh. And she was still married to Jim Johnson. That was so amazing. Are we going to see a real life photo of her? Oh, there she is. And there's all the... Oh, I love that they got real photos of her. And they all lived a long time. Oh, that was so good. Wow, I love that all of those were like real stories and they were based on real characters and they made such strides. It just shows you people with big like characters and ambitions are the ones to break through the social barriers. A person's dreams can set the tone for the rest of the world. That was beautiful. Beautiful film! I'll be watching that again. What I liked the most about that is that no one was like outright mean, apart from maybe that cop at the beginning. It's like a lot of people set their differences aside once they got to know the individual, which I think is a lot of the cases really. I mean, everybody judges everybody on first appearance. Like a massive scary looking guy can actually be the sweetest guy in the world, but we judge. It's just an instinct thing, I suppose. But society's taught us to judge other than that. Especially in those ages, it was judge on the skin colour. Like, I don't know what people would think. I don't know a white person's outlook when they saw, like, a person of colour. Was it danger? I don't know, but I know that's what a person of colour thought when they saw a white person. You know? But yeah. Come a long way so quickly, and I had no idea that that was going on in the background of all the NASA stuff, and it just shows how much this project brought people together. I think that's beautiful. Anyway, if you want to see my full-length reaction to this film, it's on Patreon. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next reaction video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Any contribution you can make is absolutely amazing. If you don't have the time to watch all the video, give me a like. Anything you've got is absolutely amazing and it's appreciated, and it helps me because I want to keep watching new stuff and recording it and sharing it with you, and it will help support me to do that. Thank you so much. You're all amazing. Stay tuned for the next video. Take care. Bye.